Yo, big up yourselves. That was energetic, wasn't it? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching it, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, please. Still growing, still want to continue growing, and we are having a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully you're having fun watching it, and some bits are interesting, some bits might be helpful. But big up anyway, big up all my members as well. It's been a while since I've bigged you up. Thank you for your support. It obviously means a lot and helps the channel a lot. If you do want to become a member, the link is in the description. For just a couple of quid, basically buy me a drink, you can become a member too and get channel perks and things like that. Not that there is a vast amount, but it still helps me. Obviously helps me grow, helps me buy the gear, things like that. So big up yourselves. On today's video, we are replacing pendant lighting for down lighting, and I thought it'd be an interesting video because we're going to go through the steps that we use to obviously measure out and wire the downlights and obviously connect them up. I thought it'd be interesting for apprentices and people learning, and hopefully it helps you out. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, again, press that like button. Let us know in the comments what you think. Big up and run the ting! So we're in the job now, and the first thing we're looking at doing is getting these two pendants swapped into 6 spotlights. So there's wardrobes been built here. So what we're going to do is put a row of 3 there and a row of 3 there. If you can see by the door where you walk in, that's the loft hatch, so we can't really have a spotlight there. So the first thing we're going to do is take measurements from wall to wall, and then if there's 3 spotlights going in, we're going to have to measure and divide by 4 because of the gaps to make them equal. So we'll get the room measured and then tell you what's next. Do you want to go that side, mate? So we're just taking a measurement of the room now. Off the wall, mate, if you can. All right. And that measures 440. So 440 divided by 4, 110. Couldn't have had any more perfect. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. So now what we're going to do is measure 110 centimetres or 1110 millimetres, whatever you're measuring in, or whatever inches it is. I don't know, mate. Depends what you're doing, you know what I mean? So I'll measure that, put little marks on the ceiling, and then get our new toy out and check around the area for joists. Measured out the ceiling, put crosses where we think. I'll show you them in a sec. But what is in here? I hear you ask. Well, I'll show you what's in here because it's exciting. Oh, it's just another stud buddy because Jack's left it on a ceiling. Don't know where he's left it, so I've had to buy another. I've seen this loads on this channel. Basically, bought it off Amazon. I think it was about 12 quid. Same as where we got the last one from, to be fair. But don't leave them on ceilings because you have to buy them again. So we'll get this open now. Where our crosses are, what we've done. Let me just open this, chill out. You're shouting at me all the while. What we've done is measured to that corner, which is 95 centimetres off that wall. And then we've measured the same this side, which gives us the perfect line to this join in the wardrobe, if you can see. I can't see what you can see, but basically I hope you can. So we'll have a row of 3 going down there, and then a row of 3 going off this corner, straight down there. That's the plan. The stud buddy will now tell us if our plan can go ahead or not. Hopefully it can, doesn't always, and we have to jig them about a little bit. I don't know which way the joists go in the loft at the moment, we haven't been up there yet, but I'll get this round all our crosses now on the ceiling. I'll show you. Now that all our spots are marked out, we're going to get the stud buddy and try and find where the joists are, and we do this just by rubbing it over the ceiling, and hopefully it picks up on something and stick. There you go. So hopefully they're going that way, but that tells us there's a screw there that's screwing the plasterboard to the joist. So there's another one there, which tells us that our joists are going this way. So we know that both of those middle spots can go there. There's our next joist there. So there's a gap there, perfect for that spot. We'll get all 6 checked out before we start drilling, and then we'll put a pilot bit up. Scott can go up there and we'll find out where they are. Last spotlight that we're checking now is the one by the pendant, and that's just because normally when people wire pendants, they wire them next to the joist so that the screws can go straight through into the wood. But luckily, they have screwed to the wood, but we're just off our downlight, so our downlight will sit there, 76 or whatever mil hole it is, which is perfect. We've avoided the joists. First time round, I'm saying it now, Scott hasn't even been up, but hopefully first time round we've done it. What are you doing, Scott? Hold on, hold on. Where are you?
I'm in the entry.
I'm in the entry. Oh, what you doing, mate? I'll show him.
It was on a bit of block.
What are you doing, mate?
But I've got joist either side, so it's not going to fit a fast fix unless I can shorten the eyes down on it.
No, you might just get the wings in there.
You reckon?
Yeah, that'll be fine. It's worth a go anyway, ain't it? So the light was on this
Shallow.
in the wall, and it was screwed to a bit of floorboard maybe that's been cut up between the joists. Scott's just took this out because the dimmer won't fit in there because the box isn't deep enough. The dimmer's obviously fatter, as you can see here by my lovely assistant.
Here's one I made earlier.
Nice. So he's smashed a bit of wood out and going to get a fast fix in there now. That'll change that light switch to a dimmer. We've then got a light switch which is two-wayed from the other side and a fan isolator. Scotty didn't pick the fan isolator up, so he's going to have to come back and change it because it's his customer. So nice. There's also a network that he's got to pick up, and then there's 5 double sockets that we've got to change also. So get the pilot bit up there now. Get Scotty up the loft. Get him drilled out and get him to check them out. Nice. So our drill cutter's set up with just the pilot bit on. Scott's just getting up the loft now. I'm going to drill them out. I know that the joists go this way now because I popped my head up and our stud buddy was right. They do go that way, which is perfect. So hopefully I can just pilot these 3, make sure they're all right. The other side will match because the joists are going straight through the room. We hope. So get these drilled. You up there, Scotty? Good lad. See that? Yeah, walk forward about 1 metre. Oh, I've hit a joist. What's that?
Where the house was extended
Yeah.
and its 4 joists clumped together.
Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. Try the next one. Yeah, that's where it is. About this one. Okay, I'm going to come up. So our middle spot has hit a joist, which is just above the ceiling, so the stud buddy wasn't picking it up. So I'm going to go up there now, find out where it was, and see which way we need to come, and we'll adjust the other spotlights to suit. So, welcome to the real world. It never gets to plan. I knew it was too good to be true. Basically, where that middle one is, raised above the ceiling, this must have been an extension at some point because there's a big thick rafter that runs the length of the room. So what I'm going to have to do, if I move 4 inches that way, it'll go. So I'll move 4 inches that way, and then I'm going to have to move this one or the last one 4 inches that way to get the same distance. This one is quite close to the joist on the left because of where the pendant was. So the joist's about here. So it's probably going to be this one will move and the middle one will move, and it should get the same measurements. There'll just be these little holes just to fill in, but they'll have the pendant holes to fill in anyway. So I'll get the laser back up, get some new get some new positions measured and get them drilled out and check that they're all right. Got them measured out now. Let's get drilling. I'm just trying to catch it on camera for when I mess up again. Ready? This is the, oh, I might as well do the middle one first, I know. That's the offender. Ready? It can go there. Haha, nice. About that one? Of course it's perfect. Jack from JRC is doing it. You get me? Sue. Anyway, first plan didn't go. Let's get the drill out now and get them drilled. First thing, not the first thing, it's about the fifth thing. Why do I keep saying first? Always use protection. Big tip from JRC. Put your Johnny on your bit before entering. Sorry Zoe, that was rude.
Disgusting, Jack.
So yeah, put this dide on just to catch the dust when we drill the ceiling. You can't see this one, but I'll get it drilled out and get to the next one. Next one. I've got to get this next row of spots adjusted with the measurements moving 5 inches down. So I'll get them adjusted, get them drilled out and go on to the next bit. As you can see, the downlights are drilled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next job is, once Scott's finished fitting that dimmer, we will get him back up there. Nearly said we'll go up there. Get him back up there and I'll poke the cables up through the holes. He can put them down the next one and cut them. And then we'll end it where the original pendant was. This one's just wired off that. So what we'll do is pull those cables back up into the loft space, put them in a Wago box with some Wagos on, with our new feed then coming off them. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the end of line will be there for these lights. The lights that we're using today are, once again, see if you can guess. Put in the comments which downlights you think I'm using. You done it? You're right, JCC Fireguards, nice. So Fireguard lights, we've shown you these a million times and we'll keep using them because we really like them. They've gone for warm white in this bedroom, dimmable lamps. The lamps are Saxby 3000K, which is warm, very warm. So pop them in, pop it in, twist it on, get it drilled out, get the cable in, pop the back off, push fit connectors. Nice! Got our cable now. Scott is in position, nearly in position. So let's start wiring them up. Ready, Scotty? There you go, sir. Let me get my cutters, mate. Yeah. Next one. So handy having a Scotty, I tell you. Imagine if I had to do that on my own. Huh. Yeah. Next one's down the bay, Scott.
No,
Hanging on. What?
Did you pass it to me?
Yeah. It's got an insulation on it, yeah.
I'm reading it like somebody else.
Do you remember the very first night in September? Yeah. Have you got? Have you got? Oh, and it's on to dynamite. Oh, thanks, buddy. Scott? Okay. Yeah. No, the bed's in the line? That's the one. Oi. Yeah, and then just one to the light, off the first. Do you know where the light is? It's just over there. Yeah, yeah. Can you see the light? Can you see the light? No, it's not. Yeah. So pull that long enough to get to there. Downlight's wired. Get Scotty out the loft till we need to go back up and put it in the old connections and get these connected up. Just a quick reason why we tend to use these fire guards. Zoe, little test for you. I want a little timer somewhere, a time how long it takes me to connect this downlight up. with 2 cables. I haven't gone to the last. I haven't made it easy for myself. What a challenge this is going to be. Ready, steady, goat. Ah! Go. Oh, the concentration. What do you reckon, Scott? Should we have a little race?
Usually done 2 by the time I've done 1 there. I like to check my connections over and over and see.
I trust him, mate.
Could go wrong with it.
Open her up. All in, all the insulation covered. Stop the clock!
No,
Yeah.
you got to get all
What?
the rubbish up first.
No, that's your job, mate. That's your job.
It's not finished till the rubbish is
Shut
up.
up. I'm going to get the rest connected up now and move on to the next job. Just so you all know, Jack's done all them spotlights. Scott's done 2 sockets. Scott?
And a dimmer.
No, the dimmer was already done. Yo, I'm a liar.
I have to go back.
Yo, I'm a liar! Spots are in and done now. All we've got to do now is get up the loft and sort this out. So what we're going to do, we've got 2 neutrals coming in. 3 or 2? 2 or 3? 2 neutrals coming in. We've got 3 in the loop. So one of them will go down to our switch. And then we've got a switch wire coming back up. So what we're going to do is Wago all the loops together, Wago the neutrals together, and then Wago our switch wire. The switch wire will go onto the brown from our lighting, the new lighting. So the one that's connected in with the brown of the pendant will go to our new brown, so that when the switch is switched on, it livens that up. And our neutrals will go in with the other neutrals. I'm going to get up there. Obviously it's dark up there, so I can't record anything, but I'll pull this back out, put it in Wagos and put it in a Wago box above. Just show you what I mean quickly while I've got this disconnected. So this goes off to our light by the window. We're getting rid of that. I've cut that, but it's a single anyway. That's our switch wire coming from the switch, so we'll get rid of that. We've then got a live in, a live out, and we have got another live which goes off somewhere and another neutral. So somebody's obviously used this light to pick up and get a feed off. So what we'll do, these will go together in a Wago. They'll go together, and also our neutral from our new lighting circuit, and then our live from the new lighting circuit onto our switch live there. All the earths together, all in a Wago box, all in the loft. Nice. So I've been up the loft, put it all in a Wago box. That was a nightmare because the amount of neutrals and earths, obviously I had to use the 5-way Wagos, which aren't really designed for that box, but it's up the loft anyway, so you can always get to it, and it is all contained in the box. I've got it in. Got the normal Wagos, the 3-ways in the top holes, and then bent the 5-ways over and just squeezed them down onto the cable. So that's nice. All the sockets have been changed in here. Dimmer is obviously been changed. All the accessories, BG Nexus again. We love it. Nice. These should be on. Scott's just gone down to turn the power on, and then we will see what happens. On, Scott! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. How about that last bit? Did you like that? Yeah, I know you did. I know. I'm basically a cinematographer. Yeah? Big up yourselves. Hope you've enjoyed that. Picked up some tips and tricks and just basically, I hope it's helped some of you. Apprentices learning things like that. Yeah, that's all I've got to say really. You got anything to say, Scott? You had fun?
Couldn't have done it without you.
Big up yourselves for watching. Let us know in the comments if you do anything different, if you use some different tools, if you've got a different way of measuring things, and if you use different lights. Let us know. We like to hear it all. We like to read the comments. And also make sure you press that like button and subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Yeah, that's it, innit, Scott?
That's it. Ta-da.
You know when you do it, your head comes in the tiniest little bit in the corner. I can see it on the screen. See you later. Ta-ra.